Hi everyone, especially to my mentors, Sir James, Miss Tanisha, Miss Jennifer, Senpai Gordon and Madeline, and if you're watching to Elder, this is just something that I want to speak or set up a meeting to meet, to talk to you and catch up, but I think a video would be better for me for my thoughts. While I fold laundry too, it's making my thoughts in a flow state. Today I wanted to speak about an experience that I've been thinking about for some time during this winter break, and that is, why am I unhappy? More specifically, I realized, why am I unhappy during my internship? So one of my internships that I'm doing at school, I've started this semester, last semester, and during that time, I didn't realize it, but I was unhappy. And now that I don't have any classes and I'm not working as much, I have more time to myself and to my head. And I realize I'm unhappy in that role. It really bugged me because I didn't know why I was unhappy for a while. Why was I unhappy? I wanted to figure it out. It was important to me right now. It's important that I figure it out because I don't want to be unhappy, and it's gonna cause me to lash out or get upset at a situation that I don't really want to be at, or maybe I'm gonna have some sort of crisis where I might even be crying because I'm unhappy for something. And it was important for me to really just uncover why I'm experiencing this feeling, for what reason. Because I'm supposed to be my own expert. I'm supposed to be the expert of Anna, and if I can't even understand my own self, it's going to be haunting me in the future. If not now, then sooner. And I was really just walking a lot outside my neighborhood. I was reading too, and this isn't an original thought, but I've come across the idea in the library, and I learned why I was unhappy. I learned why I was unhappy during my internship, and it's because I didn't feel I was being helpful to my manager. I was technically intern in name, but I'm her assistant actually. So I'm supposed to be helping her. But during my time, I didn't feel like I was helping her, because she gave me tasks that I did my best in. I had these expectations that I set on myself on the tasks, but the deadlines to complete them took longer than expected. And even though my manager says I'm doing well, and that it's not my fault, and that it's because I can only do my part, and there's parts where others have to reply. So there's a lot of pending and waiting. However, it's because I set an expectation for myself, and when I didn't fulfill it, I felt I let my manager down. I let myself down because I wanted to contribute. And that's what I learned. Happiness is, for me, is contribution. When I feel like I'm contributing, and during my internship, I didn't feel like I was, because I wasn't helping my manager as much as I wanted to. And she's been a great manager. It's just myself that I've been reflecting on. I wanted to ask you, since you guys are listening to my mentors that have more wisdom and experience than me, if you also agree that happiness, for you, does happiness sometimes equate to How am I contributing? Am I being helpful? Or sometimes I've also been kind of realizing about that I'm using less LinkedIn too during this winter break. And why am I using LinkedIn? Why am I checking LinkedIn often when I have like nothing to post about? When there's nothing going on? Maybe happiness at that time, it made me happy looking at LinkedIn. Like any social media, I guess the new notifications really sent me a lot of dopamine, endorphins. And why is that? Happiness at that moment to me was happiness equaled recognition. Maybe happiness also means can have multiple meanings. Happiness and contribution, how am I helping others? The sense and the feeling that my work is contributing to something, and that I'm being recognized by my peers, my managers, my mentors. Maybe that's one thing too. And I've just been thinking a lot, and I wanted to share my thoughts and what my mentors also think about too. Oh, thank you so much for listening, everyone. To my dear mentors, Sir James, Senpai Gordon and Madeline, Miss Jennifer, Miss Tanisha, Elder. Thanks so much. And this is just a little life update from me. And I hope you're doing well, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year! Happy 2026! Yay!